Hey everybody, it's Nessa here from Nessa Hair Extensions down at 684 King Street West in Kitchener. Okay, so today I'm not necessarily doing a tutorial or anything like that. I'm going to be, my lovely helper Victoria, I'm going to be doing her hair, and she's opted to go for one of those cute little froze. So I'm just going to be showing you how I'm going to be coloring the ends, lightening up the ends a little bit. Just a little bit. We're not going full ombre or anything. We're just making it nice and a little bit lighter to add a little bit more, highlight, low light definition and so forth in there. And so I'm going to be showing you how I'm doing that. So if you would want to do it at home, what we're going to be using is 3 bundles of the Kinky Brazilian hair in number 2, in color number 2, which is a nice dark brown. Now we are using 2 14 inches and 1 12-inch for this. So we're going to be making a nice kind of cute domish looking style, and it's going to be absolutely fabulous. So yes, tune in. I'm also actually doing the same thing as well for another client that I have, and we're going to be doing the exact same hair but in 20 inches, 18 inches, and 16 inches to make a longer fabulous thing. So yes, I'm going to show you this video and it's going to go through just that way. By the way, you've probably noticed I've dyed my hair. I decided to go blonde because I'm like, I don't know, I just got antsy. And I'm like, well, tell a lie, I really hated my haircut. A lady cut my hair who is not the normal lady who cut my hair. And I like my hair girl short, and she cut my hair like I was a man. And I was getting really like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. I know I wear wigs and everything, but still. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go blonde and see how that works. So this is the color, basically. This is me blonde. Anyway, okay, keep tuned. So I'm going to be showing you again how I'm dip dyeing the ends and what I'm doing. And not dip dyeing, sorry, but getting the ends better. And also show you the finished result on, well, the before and afters for Victoria, so you can see what we did and what it looks like. Alrighty, thanks guys. Okay, so things you're going to need aside from your hair, of course. You're going to need an application brush. You can use a wide tooth comb, however, you're going to see me using my fingers, but a wide tooth comb can be a little bit cleaner. Some rubber gloves for safety, of course, you don't want anything burning your hand. Some tin foil. And also you're going to need some dye. I'm using L'Oreal Paris Extra Bleach Blonding Kit 205, just because I don't want to get all of the ingredients separately, because I'm being a bit lazy like that. Okay, and last but not least, you're going to need a bowl, or you can use a clean sink as well. However, of course, I'm using a bowl. Okay, so I've mixed up all the ingredients for from my bleaching kit, and that bowl I had earlier, I'm actually putting all of the bleach inside this bowl. I think it helps me to apply it more evenly or put it where I want to rather than using the bottle. You can do this, or you can use it directly from the bottle. It's up to yourself as to how comfortable you are. And I'm really making sure I got all of it. Okay, so putting my bowl to the side, I'm going to grab a smaller sheet of foil. I know I've got foil that's already laid down, but really that's just so I can clean up my mess a lot easier. But this little piece of foil is going to be for the hair itself. So grab your hair, and you're going to want to spread the hair out. I'm keeping it in the bundle just because I want the ends only. If you wanted to dye the entire thing, you're going to need to, of course, take it out of the entire bundle. However, I'm getting my bleach and I'm applying it only to about 1.5 inches up, possibly 2 inches of the tips. Again, I'm going straight across, however, I'm not making a direct straight line. I cannot stand that dip dyed look. So I'm being a little bit more jagged in terms of how I apply it to this line. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm dipping my fingers in the bleach, and I'm going to be making some very choppy streaks. Because this curl is really wild and fabulous and meant to be a little bit messy, I'm making it so that there are parts, little strands of the hair, that will be a little bit lighter and pick up that light fabulously to give that brilliant, just like highlights and lowlights in the hair, and it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Now also be sure that you separate the hair and get really in between, not just on the top. Otherwise you're going to have a big bunch of hair in the middle of the bundle that's not going to be touched. So do make sure that you are separating the hair. Now I'm folding up just the tip of the foil here to help it develop. Do remember whenever you're working with bleach as well, whether it's a box dye or a dye that you've mixed, or even if you're going to the hairdressers, bleach, if it's going to do anything to the hair, it's going to do it in the first 20 minutes. So that's why it says make sure you apply immediately. After that 20 minutes, it's really going to start to lose the power, so do make sure you're going quickly. And of course, we're proceeding on with the next bundle, and we're just going to rinse and repeat for each and every one. So I'll fast forward this and let you watch. Okay, so all of my bundles have had their tips and highlights put in, and all the bits and pieces like that. What I am doing is I am making sure I am checking each bundle every 5 minutes in order to make sure that the bleach isn't over-processing it. Now, again, I'm not going for a blonde on these tips. We are just looking to lighten it a little bit more, so it is going to be a nice light brown, so around a number 6 to a number 8 in color. Definitely don't want the blonde. That's not the kind of look we're going for. Right, okay, so I've rinsed the hair out. The development time I used was approximately 10 minutes. You can't see a difference in the color on camera. I can, but the lighting is really, really bad. But it is a lighter, and we've achieved that number 6 to number 8 color. So I've saturated the hair in some conditioner, and I'm going to go rinse it out. Right, okay, so all of the hair, I let it really soak in the intense conditioner for approximately 5 to 10 minutes before I did rinse it out with some nice lukewarm water. As though I was rinsing it out, I was taking my fingers and I was making sure I was finger combing and really getting inside the bundles where I had the dye in there, because you can't forget about that. You don't want it to sit on the inside parts. So yeah, rinsed it all out. We're going to let it dry overnight. Then we're going to bring Victoria in, and we're going to do her hair. Bye! Right, okay, so this is Victoria, and this is what we are going to do. Well, this is what we're going to turn into this one, as we saw earlier. You excited, Victoria?
I am. This is a change for me. Color, curls, oh my goodness.
Oh, it's gonna look fab. Okay, so we'll do this, yeah, so let's put this baby in. Okay, so we got me and Victoria, and in her before photo. This is once we got the cornrows done. She fell asleep, bless her. Oh, halfway done, still fell asleep. The after effect, I love the color, just the slight gradient increase in the, well, going from a number 2 to around a number 6 to 8, I think looks absolutely beautiful on her. So this is Victoria. Bless her, she went home to have some sleep.